It's Rochester Live.
Welcome to the show.
Today on the show, Heather Saff of Dollop.
Welcome to the show.
Adam Chodak from Channel 13. And as always, your host, Ron Ferrara.
Hey guys, and hello everybody. Hello, welcome back to Rochester Live. Here we are again. This is great. Spring has kind of sprung. It's sort of getting warmer, which is cool because it means the Lilac Festival is coming up. Remember kids, it's the one festival where you can fart and no one will know. That's right, we're starting with a fart joke. It's going to be a terrible show. Also coming up soon, Mother's Day. Right around. Boys, what was that for? I didn't even get to the joke.
Mother's Day? You're the funny one, man. Next time you're going to tell me there's a Father's Day?
There is a Father's Day. Yeah, Father's Day's a thing. Oh boy. Hey, the food truck rodeo happened. I was a little dissuaded though. I went to the garbage truck expecting garbage plates. It was just a garbage truck. They took my money. My fault, really. Google Wireless is teaming up with T-Mobile and Sprint, which is kind of cool. They're going to be expanding their network area. That's right. You can have more dropped calls in more places now. Something. But enough of that. Let's get this show rolling. Guys, you want to play me over to the desk? Thank you. Short and sweet. It's the way we like it. Before we get rolling here, before we bring out our guests, there was an important issue that I wanted to address for the city. And that's the transit center. A lot of problems over there. People have been fighting there. It's been pretty crazy. So I wanted to take it upon myself to come up with some solutions in a new segment that we're calling Round the Case. That's right, people. I'm going to give you my top 10 solutions on how we can fix the problem at the transit center. Number 1, we take the pot smoke from outside and pump it inside. Make it a little more tranquil. We can hang up signs that say "Fighting's for squares." Peer pressure works, right? Hey, I like this one. Let's create a common enemy by unleashing a live bear. Cool things off. We could put it in the Medley Center so nobody goes there. Another option. We could do like all of our problems and just fill it with dirt. Right? Interlude? Anybody? What if we dress people like luchadors and charge money? No? We could preemptively taser everybody. Something. Oh, boys, you'll like this one. If you're under 18, you have to crawl through a ball pit. That's a good way to enter. What if we transform the culture inside by instituting a free childhood education program, giving higher pay to their parents, creating a neighborhood policing program, maybe putting urban gardens in to create civic pride? Not! It's too real. And the number 1 solution that we came up with, if it's your first time at Bus Center, you have to fight. All right, enough of that. We just got on the case for that. We're done. But we're excited here because this means it's time to bring out our first guest. You've seen her on the Food Network on Cupcake Wars. Here she is, Heather Saffer. Heather, come on out.
I love cupcakes. Everyone loves cupcakes. I love cupcakes. Everyone loves cupcakes. They're so fun.
What are they singing?
That was the I Love Cupcakes song.
Okay, great.
That for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's right, you have your own theme song now. You can take that wherever you go. They'll follow you around and play
They will?
it. Yes,
Awesome.
they are
Awesome.
nuisances. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
So first and foremost, your big title here is Champion of Cupcake Wars.
Yeah.
Now, I know a lot of people who've been to war have, post-traumatic stress disorder and have flashbacks. Is that ever a problem?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Frosting everywhere. It was really traumatic.
It's very traumatic. Sometimes I gotta run out of the kitchen. I can't handle it anymore.
Now you started, before you created your frosting company, Dollop, you started a bakery here in Rochester, correct?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about your story. How did this get going?
So I started the bakery several years ago, and I had that for about 3 years, and then I won Cupcake Wars, and that PTSD was really affecting me, so I closed my shop.
Sure.
And wrote a cookbook. And
Which we actually we have a copy here.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. This is your first foray into writing books
Yes,
as well?
yes.
That's exciting.
Yes, I decided I wanted to write a book, and so I wrote a book. And then I launched the frosting in November, so it's brand new.
And your frosting is everywhere now. It's in all kinds of stores.
Everywhere, yeah. It's almost everywhere.
Almost
It's
everywhere.
in all Wegmans stores. It's in a couple other local stores, and now expanding into other stores nationally.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So now, what's the next step? Where's the next path?
That's the
you're
magical
going down?
question, isn't it?
It is. I mean, do we have more books coming? Maybe a TV show?
I
It's
don't
really
know.
easy to do a TV show.
Yeah, I
mean,
see that. This
we've
is
been
all
faking it thus
I
far.
might just take yours. Both things are possibilities.
Okay.
So kind of it's under wraps.
Okay. We'll keep it on the DL. And you've been going to California quite a bit lately.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
like it
work
there.
related or just chilling?
Both.
Okay.
Both. I've had meetings out there. So it's work related. I always try to fit in some work, right?
Sure.
Work and then play and then work.
Well, that's
and then
great.
play.
I can see you just came back. You got some color here.
Do
We're
I?
all like vampires here. Literally, we have albinos back there running the cameras.
Yeah, it's not too warm here.
But I know that's so incredibly cool. I did want to ask though. You have your whole book of recipes here. What's your personal favorite recipe?
One that someone else makes.
Okay. Okay. No, I trust me. I get it. I have writers that do my jokes. I just like to be here.
Yeah, exactly. Just show up and smile, right?
And eat cupcakes.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that.
My favorite is probably like chocolate with peanut butter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
when
cool.
someone else makes it. Of course.
Sure. And how many frosting flavors do you offer currently?
4.
Okay.
There's currently 4 available, and they're all amazing.
Well, get out there and try it, Rochester, if you haven't already. We tried some the other night, and it's amazing.
Yeah?
I absolutely loved it.
Cool.
And we just might try some a little later.
Yeah?
But before we get there, we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And we're actually going to check back in with our old buddy Tony Terradas from Rock Geckos and check out the Rochester Reptile Expo.
Oh.
Let's see what we did there.
Okay.
Here we are at the Rochester Reptile Expo, visiting our old friend Tony and checking out some really cool animals. Let's take a look. Thanks for having us out to the Rexpo here. Now, today there's also the Erotic Arts Festival going on. Did you ever think of combining the two events?
We did. I just assumed that that's where Mike is right now.
That's why I couldn't find the band. That makes sense. Right, so these all look amazing. What do you recommend? How do you recommend preparing them? A little oil and garlic. So I've had the lighter flavors.
I just throw them right into boiling water.
All right, now we know. So let's talk dart frogs.
Okay, let's do dart frogs. Well, dart frogs, these guys are not technically poisonous. In captivity, they lose the toxicity because of the food that they eat in the wild has the toxicity, and then they secrete it to their skin. But
So I can't buy any for nefarious purposes.
right, yeah. Can't
Well, we
lick
might as
them.
well leave, guys. Let's get out of here. Well, let's say I wanted to get a gift for the band on our show. They're a big fan of licking toads. What would you recommend from the delicacies here?
Interesting.
So this is where it's at.
Yeah, believe it or not, they actually used to be a staple diet in Mexico when they were as popular as they used to be. Obviously now they're actually an endangered species, so that shouldn't
I
happen.
probably shouldn't eat
You
them.
probably shouldn't eat them, but
Man, they look delicious. Might recognize him from Game of Thrones. It's the biggest celebrity we've had on the show. So many creatures here look otherworldly, and I've been getting a little suspicious. I think now we have the truth, though. Well, folks, that about wraps up our time here at the Rexpo. The one place where you can ask a girl to see your snake, and it's okay. Catch you later.
And that's a look at the Rexpo. Check it out next year when they come back around. A lot of cool people, a lot of cool animals. Definitely recommend it. And time to bring out our second guest. You know him from the news. You see him on Channel 13. Here he is, Adam Chodak. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's this is big for me. You know, a fellow desk worker. We, I think you pull it off a little bit better.
No, you're doing a great job.
But you know, I
no
do,
teleprompter.
That's right. That's right. All up here. That's a lie. There's people are feeding me jokes in an earpiece.
Right.
And you know, I do admire you though. You know, you're an anchor. You've been reporting. Mm-hmm. You're pretty unflappable. Nothing ever really phases you.
That's
and I try to take that cue. Mm-hmm. You know, what's the strangest thing that's happened to you while you're doing a report?
You know, I think sometimes when you do live reports, you have people who may have had one too many drinks and they like to disrupt.
Oh, sure.
But
my crew's like that.
Yeah, so they'll say some words that probably shouldn't go over the air. And
I gotcha.
Things like that, but overall, you got to realize that you know, you're getting paid, and we call that the mortgage moments. Okay. Where you realize that if you break or you say something you shouldn't, you may not be able to pay the mortgage.
Gotcha. So. Well, thankfully nobody pays me here, so there's really no risk of me screwing stuff up. But now, how long have you been doing the anchor gig? It's been quite a while now.
So I came back to Rochester 4 years ago, so I've been anchoring here in the Rochester area for like, 4 years. I was out in Colorado before that, reporting for about 15 years.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No, look, I mean, it's a great career. You obviously, you know, you try to stay objective, and you take the job very seriously.
Now, I understand you're also teaching classes now?
Yes.
At MCC?
Yeah, over at Nazareth College.
Oh, Nazareth.
Yeah, I might find myself at MCC teaching one day. But
so what kind of class do you actually teach?
It's digital storytelling. So it's basically how to produce a story using cell phones and a $20 tripod, $20 lav mic, and iMovie. And we also incorporate journalism and things like that.
What the hell? They made us shell out all kinds of money, this ridiculous crew. You tell me I could have done it for $20?
Well, how much did you pay?
We'll discuss that later. Too much, apparently.
Yeah. You know, no, it's all good. And so the students have been really receptive. We try to incorporate journalism. We try to tell them what the industry is going to be like, things that you might be expected to do.
Sure. Because it can get strange sometimes.
Well, you know, but you always have to remember that you have a duty to the public. Sure. And, you know, and you have to really remember that at the end of the day, you are a professional.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. And non-news related, though, I understand you're quite the cyclist. You like to bike around? No?
Cyclist. No, I like to run. I like to run.
Running?
Yeah.
I hate running. Why does everyone like running?
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm trying to put you on a bike just to shift things up here.
Just shift things up. No, you know, I'm not actually a great biker. I like to run. I ran for Pittsford Sutherland, ran for Syracuse University.
Oh, no kidding.
And now I'm more of a jogger. I've kind of stepped down
a
notch.
Which Rochester's quite the place to jog. There's all kinds of cool locations. What's your favorite park?
Yeah, Mendon Ponds Park. I was just there this morning with my 3-year-old son, looking at all the birds. You know. So.
Very cool.
Yeah, you know, it's a good life.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Now, completely unrelated to this interview, I didn't even realize it was happening.
Right.
I don't know if you noticed. We have a frosting contest going on between Heather and Mike to see who could create the best frosting beard.
Well, I've noticed that you've changed.
Right. You look like you've aged a bit since you've come here.
Really?
The white whiskers are starting to pop out. I know that happens to me. I get white hairs and stuff.
Well, look at Heather.
Oh goodness. Oh boy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We got
do I look okay?
Yeah,
we got the beard.
Do I look okay?
You look great.
You look
excellent.
Do I look like I'm at the pinnacle of my career?
That's good.
That's good.
That's right. We need a judge though. Drummer boy, who has the best beard?
Adam Chodak!
Thank you.
Yeah, well,
it's just darling.
Well done.
You beat me. As your prize, you can take your beard home with you, eat it later.
Oh, thank you so much.
And that's actually just about all the time that we have here for our show. I wish you guys could stick around longer and keep, frosting faces and whatnot, but thank you so much for coming out.
This has been a pleasure. Yeah.
It's been so awesome to have both of you here. Check us out at the Lilac Festival. We'll be out and about. See if you can get on TV, if you can find us. And pick up 585 magazine. We're in it this month. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Give me a kiss.
Just a taste.
Want more? Visit us online at rochesterlive.tv.
That's what I don't see.